Welcome back everybody, this is My Journey 4K. We are back in IMSA in the Dallara P217. Let's get into it. We're starting this race in P6 in our class. Strength of the field today is a 30-14. We're coming into this race with a 13:07. Looks like we're crossing the line in 6th still. Opening up the gap to the car behind. Got a little bit of distance there right now. We're right on the tail of the car in front in 5th. This is a 35-minute race. We're going to need to stop once for fuel. And after looking and counting those, it looks like we're in 7th in our class. Losing a little ground to the car in front until they went off into the grass on the side. We're going to take that position. A little bit of smoke from somebody going off into the gravel there. Cars in front kicking up some dirt. I think we're up to 7th in our class now. We'll have to see that update when we cross the line. Cars behind going a little wide. Nose to tail. Hopefully we can close the gap to the car in front, coming into the final corners of the first lap. Now, right on the tail of the car in front, we are 7th in class. Just behind 6th, going side by side now. Looks like we have a run. We're gonna end up in front, coming into the braking zone. Hopefully they don't hit us. We're okay. Up to 6th in our class now. Seventh is still all over our tail right now. We're gonna block, come back out. We'll have a better exit here most likely now. Gonna start to run away from the car behind. They are still right there on our tail. They're gonna get a bit of a draft. Coming into the final corners of lap number 2, 6th in our class. We've regained another position. We're going to maintain that across the line. We can see the car in front now. I think that's 5th that we saw. That's right, we're in 6th. Starting to gain some more time to the car behind. Looking at catching up to 5th now. Back up to 6th. We started this race in 6th. Seeing a little bit of dust on the camera, but I don't think that anybody went too far off track. We could be closing the gap to the car in front. It looks like a tiny bit of damage to the rear end of our car. Somebody going a little wide. We can see fifth in front of us now. That will give us some motivation. We're running away from the car behind, opening that gap back up. Pretty smooth exit that time, using almost all the track there. You can see that damage on the right rear side. Came from contact at one point, most likely an LMP2 car. This is multi-class racing. There are hypercars, LMP2s, and GT3s in this race. Car coming out of the pits in front of us. We're going to stay in front completely for now. It is an LMP2 car. Not sure what that was about at the moment. But we could be up to 5th in our class, or maybe they were somebody who was a lap behind. Coming out of the pits after some repairs. Fairly clear track in front of us at the moment, racing pretty clean. We can see 5th place, not too far ahead. We think it's 5th. Not sure what that car was coming out of the pits at the moment. We'll see what happens when we cross the line. Pretty clear track in front now, gaining some more time, the car behind. Well, it says we're in 6th still. I think the car coming out of the pits was a lapped car. Good thing we got in front and stayed in front there. Just in the nick of time. Car behind is really pushing it to try and catch us. They've got another car starting to catch them, it looks like. Their battle behind will give us a little more time in front. Allow us to open up that gap a little more. Allow us to focus on the car in front. 5th place. We're currently in 6th. Started the race in 6th. Car behind going a little wide in that, hitting the curb a little hard. They're going to be battling nose to tail right now. Looks like maybe the car that was behind got by already. Cars behind going side by side, it looks like. Their battle is slowing them down back there. They're getting a bit smaller and smaller now. I don't think we'll have to worry too much about them. We do have a little bit of damage we need to get repaired. Pit window should be open at the end of this lap. We may not be coming in this early though. Doing okay for time. Pretty clear track for us still. No major errors so far. You can see the cars behind. The white LMP2 car is winning that battle. Starting to make a little bit of a gap between that car behind, but they're still right there. That battle put them back several seconds now. They're not much of a worry. Pit window should be open on this lap. We could come in. Not sure we know about the damage. We could have been hit in the back before the race started. I'm not sure I saw something after the race started, but it could have happened. I just didn't see. But there is a little bit of damage to the back end of our car right now. I feel like if we could get repaired, we might run just a little bit faster here. There is a really long straight and fast curves and whatnot here. Good variety. We'll have to see if we're coming in soon or not. Really clear track for us still. We're to go full speed there, no pulling into the pits that time. We're gonna try and keep our laps under 150. Cars behind still battling a little bit back there. Nose to tail still, it looks like. So the one car is still pressuring that white LMP2 car behind us. Going a little wide into the grass there. That'll probably be a 1X. But we didn't lose much time, it looks like. We came right back on the track. It's been pretty quiet. It's just us racing around right now. Can't see really anybody behind us anymore. Lost sight of the cars in front. I don't think anybody has made their pit stop yet, even though I think the window is open. I think it's been open, should be open now. About 20 minutes remain in the race. Going full speed on the exit there. We will not be pitting this time. Could barely see the cars behind there. Ooh, somebody in front coming out of the pits. It looks like a GT3 car, BMW. We made it out in front of them just in time, it looks like. Some of the GT3 cars through these curves are able to keep up or have a similar pace to the LMP2 and even sometimes the hypercars. But when we hit these straights, they really lose a lot of time. We can usually brake faster and definitely have the overall top speed and acceleration over them. Hypercars as well over us. They can brake even shorter distances and go even faster. Barely see the LMP2 coming out of the corner of that long straight as we're coming into the end of it. Going full speed still, no pit stops yet. Catching another GT3 car just ahead, looks like a Porsche. Ooh, a crash up ahead. GT3 car off the side of the track. Wanted to come back on as we were coming through. There's a Mercedes-Benz moving really slow in front of us. They're going to stay off to the side for us, I think. Yes. Catching that Porsche. Barely get by in front of them, hitting the dirt a little bit. I might have slowed them down a little. But no contact, thankfully. Still 6th in our class. We started the race in 6th place. Catching a Mercedes-Benz now. And what looks like a Lamborghini in front of them. We're going to catch them past the Mercedes on this long straight, flashing our lights. Just so they know we're coming by. There's that Lamborghini just in front. It'd be a great time to make our pit stop now, catching all this traffic. We do need a little bit of repairs. We're not going to pull in yet. The Lamborghini will pull to the side. Car behind got a little loose. Hold on to it though. Catching another GT3 car ahead. A lot of these cars with the same paint scheme. Looks like 4th place in the GT3 class. We might be getting close to the end of their field. Nearing the 20-minute mark in the race now. Another GT3 ahead. We should just have a few more to pass. Got a distance between these two. Still running smooth, clean laps. We should be catching this GT3 before the braking zone. To the inside. Are we going to pull into the pits now or not? Not sure. Doesn't look like it. We're going full speed still. Pit window is going to close in the next lap or two, most likely. So we don't have a lot more time. Guess we're just running alright laps with whatever little bit of damage we have on the back end. May not even realize that much of it's there. Catching another Mercedes GT3 in front. The traffic has cleared a little bit more now. We're going to give the GT3 a little space and slow up, come behind them, and get by on the outside. We're going to need to consider taking our pit stop soon, 22 minutes into the race. The window's going to close this lap or the next one. We're really pushing it right now, I think. At least starting to. Are we going to pull into the pits this time? No, full speed exit. We're going to stay out one more lap. Pit window should be closed after this one. Still see another car behind. Hypercar in front. And they probably made their pit stop or catching up to them. Saw another LMP2 car behind us. I think the car behind also stayed out, didn't make their stop. We're up to 5th now in our class. We probably passed somebody in the pits this time. I'm not really sure what happened to that hypercar. I think they were possibly coming out of the pits, hitting the dirt a little bit in front of us. A little bit of dust. GT3 car we're catching now. Gonna need to pass them soon. If we catch them before needing to pull into the pits here. See the yellow lights on our steering wheel are on, letting us know there's low fuel. This is probably the last lap we can stay out. Catching this Mercedes, but we're gonna slow up here and pull into the pits now. Should be just a fuel stop. You see the LMP2 car behind, some in front of us at the moment. Some just leaving as we're pulling in. A lot of cars waited to the last second this time. Looks like a fuel only stop for us. No tires. We are off now. Some GT3 cars and LMP2s behind starting to catch up. The yellow number 7 in front of us. There was a few cars in pit lane in front of us already too. We're going to go a little wide in the dirt, coming back on the track. safely and cleanly, thankfully. Could dirty our tires a little bit after that pit stop now. Car says 5th, but we'll need to cross the line again to see that updated properly, to see what place we're really in. Catching a Lamborghini GT3 now. We'll get by, but need to take an off-racing line, braking zone in there and exit. Catching another car, or is that another hypercar in front of us? That is an LMP2 car in front, not too far ahead of us. We were catching a GT3 car, but they pulled into the pits. We've crossed the line. Are we still in 5th or 6th? We'll have to see. It has been a clean lap. Hypercar is catching from behind now. Still 5th in our class. The yellow Cadillac behind is catching soon. A couple more hypercars, it looks like, are battling pretty hard behind them. One of them taking a really big defensive line. And to prevent any loss of position, looks like some more Cadillacs. This car wants to get by, flashing their lights, but they're gonna have to wait just a few seconds. Looks like it worked out. I think that's an Acura behind now with a yellow Cadillac behind them. They were battling pretty hard earlier. Got to catch what position those cars were in. Showing us the blue flag. That's because we're getting lapped by hypercars right now, and we need to let them by. They are not our battle. The Acura is gonna get really close to us. Looks like that is 2nd and 3rd overall in the race. Window should be closed for everybody now. Here comes 4th place now behind us in a Porsche hypercar. Cadillac spun in front, getting in the way. Blocking us and putting at risk of this Porsche behind running into us. Hopefully we avoided that, kept it clean. Another Cadillac hypercar behind and a Porsche hypercar behind. Don't see too many GT3 cars at the moment, still 5th in our class. About 30 minutes into the race, so around 5 minutes remain. Coming into the end of this lap, I bet first place is crossing the line now. 3 laps left, probably? We'll have to see really where that leader is when time expires. 4th place finally getting back by. Looks like a couple Cadillac hypercars way back there battling as well. One of them looked like it was blocking pretty hard. Porsche hypercar just behind us now. Looks like we still have damage on our car. Not sure if that was able to be repaired or not. We most likely did not have to take repairs. Still 5th in our class. Started the race in 6th. This hypercar here is 5th overall. We're going to go a little wide in the grass, staying on the inside as well. Taking the slow line, trying to let them by. Really risky position to be in, though. I don't see any LMP2 cars behind me anymore. Hopefully we're catching up to 4th in front. We did have sight of them not long ago. We are 5th in our class. The yellow Cadillacs that were battling when we crossed the line last lap. We're gonna go wide to let the one by. We're gonna be in the way of the other until we get to this straight just ahead. Just a couple more minutes remain in the race. I think it'll be this lap and one more. Somebody going a little wide in the dirt there. Acura hypercar is starting to catch us from behind now. Starting to get a little low on fuel again, but that's alright. This should be the last lap up here. One to go now. Last lap. Still 5th in our class. I think we're looking at a Cadillac hypercar in front and an Acura hypercar just behind us. We're going to need to let them by safely. We'll go to the outside of us in this corner. And we'll come back into the braking zone just behind them. Well, time has expired. This should be it. This is the last lap. Catching another GT3 car. A few hypercars around us. Don't see the LMP2s. It's been a fairly clean, quiet race for us. Maybe a tiny bit of damage on our car very early on. Hasn't slowed us down too much. Go touch the dirt a little bit on that corner there. Just a couple more corners remain where we might be catching and passing the GT3 car right at the end. Gonna go side by side with them at the line. That should be it now. Well, we started the race in 6th. We're gonna finish 5th. Our rating went from a 1307. We gained 49 points. We're up to a 1356 now. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time.